Poppies are astonishing plants. Denizens of unloved spaces, they can survive and thrive where few plants would choose to germinate. Along the dry, dusty sides of busy roads, on construction sites and fields alike, they follow the heels of soil-disturbing humans with the loyalty of a Labrador. On almost no moisture and scant fertility, they can rush from all but microscopic million to the pound, minutely pitted kidney-shaped specks of DNA to 4-foot blasts of eye-popping colour. And all with little more than a month of summer weather. They grow alone, or can mix happily with other flowers of varying habits and hues. They mingle with wild grasses and invade farmers' fields. Their stragglingly elegant leaves and long waving stems, as rough as a cat's tongue, politely leave plenty of light and space for plant neighbours and companions. Poppies are easy to live with, but each plant can produce 20 flowers. At maturity, each 16-section pod can hold 15,000 eager seeds, which are eventually rattled out by the nagging easterly onto the ground all around. Just 4 plants could be the progenitors of a 1 million-strong single-generation dynasty of madly waving offspring. The seeds are light enough to be wafted just a few yards down the lane, along with the dust and dirt whipped up by passing juggernaut or bus. Poppy seeds are mostly oil and a bit of carbohydrate, and are sought out by farmland granivores. The seeds get dropped or pooped in the next field, the next village, the next county. Or they can be flown across a continent or more, hitchhiking along on a moat of mud stuck to the foot or feather of a passing passerine. The seeds themselves have a dynamo trick. A third can stay dormant, stoutly spurning the happen-chance natural blessings of a suitable seedbed. They can sit as immutable as hermits for 100 years before suddenly bursting into exuberant life. Here in East Anglia, the poppy is a pernicious weed, but in other parts of the world the soporific seed heads and plants are harvested by man for food and highs. Wars have been fought, men have died, nations have been destroyed for poppies. The sleep-inducing, mind-bending chemicals produced by poppies, combined with their stunning looks and unearthly ability to be unexpectedly reincarnated, ensures that down through the millennia this constant companion of mankind has always been a symbol of death and rebirth. Who in this country can now look at them, though, without contemplating the pointless million-life carnage of trench warfare, where poppies turned fields churned up by death into glorious, waving, sobering magnificence? Near to my house, around the estuary-side village of Waldringfield, the men with big machines have been sculpting the sandy, dry East Suffolk soil into geometrically precise ridges and piles, clearing the way for subterranean cables that bring the immeasurable power of North Sea wind straight into the homes and domestic appliances of our comfortable East Anglian households. And where the piles have been respread, the poppies have thrived and become dense carpets of colour. What a treat, but what a sadness-tainted delight as the poppies burst into life, while summer starts to peak in this weirdly contemplative, stop-and-start, time-frozen year of human disease and disruption. But the life-enhancing exuberance of the poppies reminds me that the future, for most of us anyway, is still full of promise and delight yet to come. Just a thought.